Hello, this is GM Politics or GM from New York, whatever the hell you want to call me, wherever the hell you found me. Anyway, I'm back. It's time for me to record something because I feel like doing this. I don't know, I'm kind of bored. Anyway, 2024, it's looking like hell of a year. Basically, we have Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. They just had a debate, and well, it did not end well for really either of them, but really, really bad for Joe Biden, alright? Donald Trump was the winner of the debate. He didn't come off really too great, but he didn't really have to. Joe Biden ended it for himself. And so now we have things like this happening, where breaking news, Joe Biden is expected to discuss the future of his campaign. Basically, he might even drop out. But for now, how it's looking like it's going to be Joe Biden versus Trump no matter what happens. So basically, corpse versus orange. Who's going to win? So, today here's my prediction for what the hell is going to happen between the two of them post debate. Now, I know there's like 120 something days till the election actually happens, but it's good to, get a, look back on this stuff and see, what I thought at the time. Anyway, let's just get this off. No, we'll start off with Biden, because why the hell not? His safe states are Washington, Oregon, God damn, California, Hawaii, Colorado, New Mexico, Illinois, Maryland, D.C., Delaware, Mass, Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island. Sorry, I'm getting my states confused. Basically, all these. Let me change that quick. This here, here, and also I always just do this here with Maine because I never end up predicting Maine right. I never do. Maine's more looking like it's going to be a lean Democrat-ish vote, alright, even after Biden being a complete idiot. Now, you might see a few states I don't have as, oh my god, Trump might end up winning or doing better in these. There's still gonna be safe blue states. Alright, I don't care what anyone says. You know what, just for the sakes of it, here's New Jersey, alright? Be happy with me now, okay? Can I get likes now? Anyway, no, these states will vote for Biden no matter what. Anything 10 points and beyond, it's a safe state for Biden, alright? Anyway, now to the Save Trump seats, which is every single one of these states here. I know I said seats, I do not care. That will always end up voting blue in my predictions just because I, again, don't end up predicting it right. Iowa is safe red this year. I don't see any chance in hell of Biden even getting close in Iowa. Same for Ohio and Florida. Florida is a very red state. Thank you to Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, being a champion of awesomeness and being a proud Republican. Anyway, Alaska is also a safe state. Also, back to DeSantis, he won that state by what, 20% of the vote? I mean, that Biden's not going to win Florida. I don't see any chance of even being lean, maybe likely, but for now I have it as safe. Now, y'all might be shocked at the fact I have Virginia as a mix. Now, I know I did say these will be going towards Biden. I just felt like Virginia deserved a little bit of talk here. If Trump chooses the right vice president, which would be Glenn Youngkin, this state could be a lot closer. And I'm saying lean Democrat. Okay, even tilt, because Glenn Youngkin is a electoral champion, in my viewpoint. And genuinely, but it's looking like it's going to be Burgum, and I have a strong feeling it will be likely Dem. I might trend a little towards the right this year, but in future elections, it's going to be very, very blue. I don't see a chance of Republicans really regaining that district. I keep saying district, state, without Glenn Youngkin on the ballot, being he's the governor of Virginia. Now we have all the states everyone likes to have really weird predictions about. So let's start off with like the easy southern ones, okay, before we get to the hellhole that is Nevada and Arizona. Texas likely are, okay? It's slightly trending blue, but I kind of blame that to the fact we're an incompetent party as a Republican everything, okay? We're just incompetent in almost every way of the word. But I genuinely think it's going to reverse this trend this year, seeing how Biden is and how Trump is. But Trump's overconfidence might end up killing him in the end. But for now, at least, the way it's looking, Texas is a likely red state. It could even be safe at some point. Who knows? Polling says all these states will be safe states. That ain't going to happen, but that's how it's looking. Now to North Carolina. I'm putting that as likely R, okay, likely Republican. Some people say it's trending blue, some people say it's trending red. It didn't flip in 2020. It is not flipping in 2024. Okay, that there's like a 0% chance. I'd say a 10%. All right, how about that? Be happy with me now. Um, 10% chance of Biden actually flipping, bringing it any closer than it was really than 2020. It's going to be more to the right. Things in the country are not great. Biden's handling this horrible, and his campaign is complete garbage. The fact he didn't have a better primary opponent, and his actual good primary opponent dropped out and ran as an independent. Like, that says something. Anyway, Georgia, all right? Georgia is trending heavy to the left, like shockingly. Way farther than Texas, North Carolina, any of these states. And still, it is definitely lean red. It's definitely going to trend back this year. I don't see a chance in hell of Biden winning this state just for that fact. But now we're going to get to the weird hellhole that is Arizona and Nevada. Arizona is kind of going the way of Georgia, trending heavy to the left. Okay, it used to be a safe red state. Now it is a question mark on where it's going to go this election. Polling says it's going to go, 5, 6, even 11% to Trump. Well, I saw that one. That was a nope, no, that's not happening. Anyway, Biden could do at least half decently here, but I don't see a way. It's going to go the same way as Georgia. However Georgia votes, I think Arizona is going to follow this election, which already brings us to 262 to 211, 212. It's not looking good for Joe. All right, now we get to Nevada, the state that votes for Democrats 90% of the time. They always overpredict Republicans in Nevada, and I genuinely do think it's going to flip this year. I think what's going to happen is that we're going to have Trump win the state by a lean margin. Again, I have a lot of leans here, but I'm being honest. Nevada is trending to the right, but it's at such a small percent to where it almost does not matter at all. And I genuinely do think it will be a red state in the future, similar to Wyoming and Utah and Indiana, Idaho. There we go. Sorry, guys, I'm getting over a sickness here. Anyway, now we get on to the Rust Belt, and I'm leaving this one for last because I hate predicting New Hampshire. Let's start with Minnesota. I would say that is lean Democrat. Minnesota's going to trend to the right this year. I think we all can agree on that. I just don't think it's going to flip, just kind of like this district here in Nebraska. Minnesota is a weird state, just genuinely confusing to predict. It is trending to the right, similar to Nevada, but it's going so slow that I really can't say. It's hard to predict. But I don't think it's going to be enough this year for Donald Trump to flip the state by any means. But it will be a lot closer. Then we get to Wisconsin. Wisconsin polling is horrible. They always overpredict Democrats in every way, kind of like how they overpredict Republicans in Nevada. Like we would have Adam Laxalt as a senator right now. Senate. Yeah, I think it was Senate. God, I'm sick. Anyway, Wisconsin likes to overpredict Democrats by a major amount. All right, they had Biden winning the state in 2020, and ended up going to Trump. They ended up going to him, but it went by 1 point, like 0.1. All right, it was barely a flip. It's definitely going to go to Trump, and I think it's going to be by a likely margin. I'm going to get hate for that, but likely margin in Wisconsin, 8% to 7%. You can quote me on that one until I change my mind in a week. That is my prediction of Wisconsin. To Michigan, though, it is looking like a toss-up state, bellwether state of the century, all right? It's going to be like this for a while. It is trending to the right, but then trending to the left, and it doesn't want to make a decision, all right? This year, I think it's going to go tilt Republican. Now, I know I've said different on Twitter, but I'm being honest here. It's such a weird state to predict, and I can't see Biden winning it. And Trump somehow won the state in 2016 against the literal devil. I don't know how to predict this state, but I think it's going to go to Trump by a 1% to below margin. Now into Pennsylvania. Again, similar to Michigan, wants to go the way of anarchy and doesn't want to make a decision. You have to win Pennsylvania to win the election. That's one thing I've always stood by. Yes, Trump has 293, but generally, historically, whoever wins the presidential election wins Pennsylvania. Like, that's just how it goes for some reason. Rarely is it different, and that happens in one-off shots, Bush being the most recent one. and I think Trump would win it by a lean margin. Featherman was a off shot. He should not have won it by as much as he did. They had Dr. Oz winning, and Featherman won, but I think Trump has enough momentum to win the state, and I think it's going to kind of be a repeat of 2016, just with more states on Trump's side. Now, also, Biden has no energy in him whatsoever. No chance in hell is he going to really campaign well in all these states whatsoever. Unless he pulls a Featherman somehow. I don't know. Anyway, New Hampshire. This state does not like me. Every time I predict it, I end up being wrong in some way. All right, I just don't end up getting it right in the end. But it's a kind of libertarian state in its policy, and it does not like either of the presidential candidates. Neither does any of these states in the union. All right, no one likes either of these candidates, besides like those die-hard idiots. All right, I think Trump will flip New Hampshire. If we look back to every single election Trump has been in recent history, since he's been nominated 3 times now. New Hampshire's been close. It always ends up being really close. I mean, in 2016, he won the state he lost the state, sorry, by such a small margin. And then in 2020, I had it like safe blue in my own personal predictions and ended up being closer than I expected. And now I'm just going to say, I think it's going to be Trump. I think he's going to end up pulling it off in New Hampshire. The governor endorsed him, which doesn't really mean much, but it's Sununu. If he campaigns with Trump, I think they can win it. But I think if he stops focusing on New York, New Jersey, and Virginia and puts his energy into these 2 states, Michigan and New Hampshire, I think he could win them. Same for Maine and even Minnesota. Virginia, New Jersey, New York, and even any of these states here that are safe blue states, we're not going to win this year. I don't know why he's focusing on them. Focus on states we can win. I get it, he wants to prove something, but you're not proving anything. These states are going to trend right back to the left in 2028 because of electoral fatigue. No goddamn reason right now to be focusing on these states, alright? Focus on the ones, make a bigger victory like Ron DeSantis would have. Alright? Now, okay, now I'm going to get Nikki Haley supporters mad at me for saying that. But guess what? I hate Nikki Haley, and also she would have lost everything. Okay, I don't care who we talk to. All right, she might have barely won, but no. Biden wins that. Okay, they changed their nominee or something like that, and even then, Haley has no shot. But Trump can win this. I know he can. I endorse him. Whatever, whatnot. I just wish he was doing his campaign better. That's it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I know this is me rambling a lot, but I'm back and I'm getting over a sickness. Kind of hurting here, but I felt like it would be right for me to record a video, so remember to like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. It's up to you. I'm just happy to post this for y'all, and goodbye.